Hello and welcome to this video brought to you by the Lewis app. My name is Emmanuel Kafo and I hope you guys are doing well. In this video, I will be showing you how to create a dreadlock with the Pupa Addon. The process is pretty straightforward. What you want to do is have your character in your scene. Click on Add New, so we can call this Dread. And then you go into the sculpt mode of the curve, so you can select it from here and jump right into it. Here in the tools, we can select the add brush and we can set the length. I'm setting it to 3 and setting the part curve, or basically the subdivision, to 12. Next, you just start drawing. So we're going to draw one curve here just to kind of set up everything before we draw the rest. So I'm going to groom this down. The next step is in the hair break. You can go in and create it yourself, but I'm going to show you a quick way to do it. So you can just, in your preset, which you can add by clicking, after you created your hair, you can create presets by clicking plus and creating your preset. So in the preset, there are some preset that comes by default, and that's the braided and dreadlock. This is some new ones which I added for myself. But you'll find here dreadlocks in your own version, so you just click on dreadlocks and you should have it. Depending on the scale of your object and your scene, it might look different. It might come out looking bigger or tiny as we have here. So let's go through the breaks that we have. So the first is duplicating. So we duplicate the curve, because initially we just had one hair strand. So with the duplicating, we can kind of play with the radius to match the scale we're going for. So for dreadlock, we want to click on even thickness, and then it's sticking. If you feel this is not snapping to the mesh, you can add a snap to mesh, and we move this above the coil. So let's move down, and then for the snap to mesh, we'll snap it to this mesh. So you can see it always snapped to the mesh. So if you're happy with the scale of the braid of the hair, next you can enable the coils. So this is adding the dreadlocks effect. Also, if your curves are not smooth, you want to go to the rendered settings here in the curve. You want to increase the viewport amount here. So without it, this is what you have. With it, this is what you have. And yeah, so it's just a matter of tweaking. We also added noise offset to break the evenness of the effect. And this is the hair reduce node to control how it's going to be scaled in the render tab. So we can preview to see how that looks. So it looks like we need to increase that. Also for like dreads, the taper tends to be not so obvious. So for that, let's set this value to be equal with both the root and the tip. And you can always increase the amount. Let's leave it at 500 for now. So we'll render to see what we have. So this is how it's looking. You can play with the roundness. So it's rounder. So there are a lot of settings you can play with to kind of get the effect you're going for. So this is the dread. If you go closer, you can see the effect very well. And with render, when you render, it is even going to look even smoother. I'll set this to 800, and then So it's just a matter of tweaking the settings that comes, and then we want to reduce the radius slightly. Okay, so now all you just need to do is just add. Well, you'll be needing that. And there you go, you have your dreads. Just FY, also just like a quick tip, you can create braids same way. You just add with the new update we have like advanced braid for that, and there's also a preset for the braided hair, which you adjust based off the scale. So I'm just adjusting the scale to get the effect for the braid. You can use the old braid setup or the new braid setup. So that's it. I hope this is informative. Thank you for checking out this tool. It's called Pupa Addon, and it's available on Blender Market. Bye for now. Talk to you soon.